Hi y'all, it's me. I'm here with a project share as promised in my last video, but before I show you the project, I just want to touch on something really quickly. I get asked this question pretty often about, you buy all this stuff, do you use it? I'm not going to go too deep into that, but anyhow, I don't really feel like I need to explain myself, but I will just because I get asked quite often. So the answer is yes, I do create things. This past year for me has been really busy. I retired last year in December, and I didn't know my life would be so busy after retiring. It's usually the other way around, but it has been really busy for me. I've been busy, just enjoying life and going out camping and doing the things I love to do. And I don't always have as much time to sit in my craft room as I used to or would like to. Maybe that'll change with winter. I don't know. But, and then the other thing is, for those who don't know, when I purchased my home, it was a total gut job. It's a 4 bedroom, and it's quite large, and it was a complete gut job. We started from bare bones, worked our way, after ripping everything out and then rebuilding it back again. And so that in itself has been quite a chore. I did post, I think, the bathroom in the kitchen, one of the bathrooms in the kitchen on Instagram to show the before and afters. We're still working on it. I still have a bedroom to go and half of a bathroom that's not finished yet that has to get done. And then the outdoors need to get done. So it's been really challenging and really busy. So that's my excuse. I don't know if it's an excuse or it's just my reasons, but it's reasons for me, not an excuse. I don't need an excuse. So anyhow, let me get on with my project. Thank you for listening to me for a moment. Okay, so it's my boyfriend's eldest sister's 80th birthday coming, and I wanted to create something special for her, so I made her an album. But I'm first going to show you the card I made, and for those who follow me, y'all know I'm not a card maker, but okay. So, let me show you the paper I used first, because this is going to be part of this. This is the paper pad I used. It's called Rose Cottage. It's an older collection from Michael's, one of the hot buys, and I've had it in my stash for a while. Before I show you that, also, I wanted to show you how I do my papers. You might be interested. When I have offcuts that are bigger, I just leave them in the front of the folder. But when I have the little pieces, I just fold a piece of copy paper in half and I use it as a pocket. So all these little pieces here are in there and they're not falling out all over the place. So I just wanted to share that with you. So, okay, back to the card. This is the card I created for her, and it's in gold foil. It's beautiful, I think, I'm not a card maker, like I said, but anyhow, I did some stitching. These are dies from my stash. This is from In Love Arts. It's my favorite swan, and doesn't it just look stunning in gold? Oh, and then this is the paper in the background that I used from the collection, and what you're going to see a lot in the album I'm going to show you is that I cut, there's 2 papers in the collection of each. So what I did was I went and took one paper and glued it down, and then I took the second paper and fussy cut images from that paper and laid it on top of the same image, if that makes sense. Anyway, everything's on foam squares there. You can kind of see the little bit there. And then I did do a full gold foil backing. So that's the front of the card. And then on the interior, I used the gold and also, again, the pink to match. Now, if you know these collections, they don't come with a lot of stuff, so you have to really make them work in other ways, and that's a lot of fussy cutting and also finding other things you may have. So this is from a free digital from Carnation Crafts, and it just so happened to work with this collection perfectly. So I was so thankful to have that. So Carnation Crafts, thank you for the digitals, because they really came into hand this time. Next, I'll show you the book I created her. And this, I forgot how much work albums were to create, from making the album itself all the way to decorating it and everything. But I finished one. So anyhow, here is the album. If you can see closely, I've done a lot of stitching all throughout the entire book. Again, these are from dies from my stash. This is a die from my stash, and I added some gold bling on it. And then this piece here, it reads "Life is Beautiful" in French. And it was a double piece. So what I did was I used the original and the background, and then I layered up the cutout piece on top. So just to give it some dimension. This is the trim from Dollar Tree that I love. And this measures, I believe it's about 7 by 9, give or take. So anyhow, that is the cover. And again, I kept it simple. She's not a crafter. I just wanted her to have a place for her birthday pictures. Here's the spine. It's about 3 inches or so. This is from the Dollar Tree. This trim here is from Hobby Lobby. And so I thought that was a nice flat, nice decorative touch. And then the back here is using the paper from the collection. Again, you can see I've stitched everything. Everything's been stitched in this book. So it was quite the labor of love. But let's get into it, and I hope it'll stay in camera. It's kind of hard to film these, and I'm working around a tripod. So on the first page here, I had created a accordion fold pocket so that she could put her cards in here, and that reads cards. This is a Doodlebug doily, and then again I layered the pieces like I mentioned. I did some embossing on there that reads cards. On this page we have, and also just so you know, all my stitching, if the paper was pink, I used pink thread, and if the paper was beige, I used beige thread, and whatever. It was a lot of work. I also included these pieces down the middle that I stitched because I didn't want to see the white spine of the album itself. So anyhow, back to this. I matted it. I layered up flowers. Everything that's lifted is able to slide a picture right under for her. This is a Heidi Swap die. The trim from the Dollar Tree. Here I added a cut apart and I sewed on a button. Really pretty. When you open this page, the next page looks like this. And again, you can see the layering of the flowers, all the little stitching and everything else that goes with it. And this page too. The XO, oh, it looks like it came up. Sorry, I have to glue that down. It looks like it popped up. It was a sticker from Maggie Holmes, and I did glue it, but anyway, I'll fix it. So anyhow, there's the flowers from the Carnation Crafts. Aren't they pretty? They match so perfectly with this collection. And then when you open this up, there's a place for photos inside as well. Carnation Craft flowers there. Carnation flowers there, and then this is from the paper, and this side opens up, and this one also came from Carnation Crafts. I just fussy cut it and layered it here with the flowers and the mats. Here you go on this side. It's another page. This reads happy with the trim there and the matted picture. Very beautiful spread. Then we'll go on to the next page. There's a place for a photo here as well. And on this one, this is a little booklet. Enjoy the little things. I did stitched everything on here as well. Layered flowers again. I didn't put much decorations inside of this because it needs to stay low in profile. So what I did do was add some fussy cut flowers to some of the plainer areas. This opens up. This opens up here. I added some flowers, and then you have your pages here. I added this piece here, and as you can see, I even put little stitched pieces there and paper on both sides of this flap thingy. So that's that there. Whoops, let me leave that one up. And then it held closed by a magnet. Super pretty. Then when you turn the page, we have another mat here and the Carnation Craft flowers. And on this side, this folder came from, I can't think of it. I can't think of it. It was a pre-bought folder. It's just an insert thingy. So I added the layered flowers, a piece of the ephemera from in the paper pad, and when you open it up, I thought she could use this area for journaling, so she can journal here or add a photo if she chooses. And then each slot has a place for her to journal, It has some embossing on there, details of the day from Heidi Swap. And then the back, I did some, just some pink paper so that she would be able to journal on that as well. And that tucks right back down in there. Here's the cut apart from the collection. Again, I did the same thing, just backed it on with some pink so she could use that. And then down here is just another tag. And again, I backed that in as well. And it says here, a beautiful day. So I thought that would be a nice place for her to record her memories of the day. On this page here, this is another flip-flap thingy. I layered fussy cut flowers, piece from the ephemera, stitching. I made swing tabs here. They go down. You open that up and there's a place for a photo there. This reads, cherish the moments you have together, for a large photo, some fussy cut, and another photo mat down there. Just filled with places for photos for her special day. And then this just closes back up with the swing tabs. Over here, another location for a photo. Some pretty flowers, the trim. Turn the page, you have a double mat, so she can have 2 photos there. Perfect moment. And then on the back cover, I inserted another accordion. This one I didn't label it for anything particular. She could add more cards or whatever, pictures extra. This is from Heidi Swap, and again, this is from Diamond in Love Arts. They're beautiful swan die, and I layered some trim here and just made it really cute. And again, there's the back. So here is the entire gift for her. I can't wait to give it to her. I hope she'll enjoy it. And I hope you enjoyed my project. And until next time, do what makes you happy. Bye for now.